Let's see. I'll just tell a short story. If Janet, my wife Janet, was here, she doesn't like for me to talk so much. Because she.
I'll tell her you said so.
Well, no, she likes the music better than the philosophy. I guess actually so do I, but I just get carried away. I can't help it. And but this song has to do with when Janet and I first knew each other, and it's called. I had lived in Denver for a long time before I went back to Texas, back to Austin, and I discovered a little while after I got back. I've told this. Some of you have heard this story before, and I'm sorry. I'll try to tell it better this time. So it's my friend Tommy Hancock used to say, I want to tell this story because I want to hear it myself. I think that's the way it works. So I'd been back in Austin. You know, I hung out in Austin in the '60s, and then I went away and lived in Denver for most of the '70s. Came back, and I was hanging around someplace, and there's a place called Town Lake. It's now called Lady Bird Lake. Much better name. But one day I noticed this sign said LCRA. I looked at it. Lower Colorado River Authority. Oh, what's that? Colorado. And then, so then I asked somebody. It's like, yeah, Town Lake. It's part of the Colorado River. And I went, what? First of all, what's the Colorado River doing in the middle of Texas? And so then I got used to that real quick. But then, what was harder to get used to was, how did it take me 20 years to notice it? LCRA runs the place, you know. It's like the TVA in Tennessee, you know. So it was invented by Lyndon Johnson, you know, so I used to tell this story, like the way I just, and then finally one night, on stage, I was talking, and first of all, I realized that's how I find out what I think. Is by talking on stage. It's kind of sad, isn't it? But it dawned on me that the real mystery about that was not just why did it take me so long to notice that, but suddenly I realized I have no idea how many other things there are like that right now that I'm not noticing. I think we're all in that same boat. So anyway, well, this song is called Another Colorado. And then I won't tell any more stories for the rest of the night. My true love and I one night did lie, and we laughed and played and made fun of the entire world spinning around the sun, down by the banks of the Colorado, up on the banks of the Colorado. Night watchmen stood guard round the wagon yard, and I took a pillar for a sign that the salt of the earth was surely mine. Up on the banks of the Colorado, there is another Colorado. Wise men have told years flowed softly before my eyes, and the circus joined me in my quest and stayed with me throughout my test down by the banks of the Colorado.